Hello everyone, welcome to Tuesday. Yes, so I am alone today in this video. As you can see, I am joined by myself. You guys are probably a bit confused because it has now been 2 videos in a row where I and we have been telling you guys that today would be the question and answer video.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
Ryan ended up staying in Iowa for a day longer than he expected, and we have some plans throughout the day on Tuesday, which is the morning that he's coming back, so we just won't be able to film the whole video, have it edited, and have it posted by Tuesday night, all in one day. So do not worry, the question and answer video is still definitely coming. It'll just be pushed off to Thursday. We are quite pumped to film that and to answer you guys' questions, so I guess this just gives you guys an extra couple days to leave any questions if you have them. So once again, it can be personal, it can be business related, and we will, to our best ability, answer any of the questions that you guys leave us. And if you want to leave questions that are just for me or ones that are just exclusively for Ryan, that's fine too. You can do that. But as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I have a solo haul for you guys today. And no offense to Ryan, but does it kind of seem like when I do the hauls alone, they're the best? Why do the solo hauls seem like they have some of the best stuff? That's just a theory, though. So it does seem like the past couple times that I have done solo hauls, I've had some really good stuff to show you guys. And as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I have something fantastic to show you guys this time. So I'm sure it was blurred in the thumbnail, but yes, I did find a Gucci item, and it is absolutely stunning and adorable, and I am going to make you guys wait until probably about halfway through the haul, but I won't make you wait all the way till the end. But I mean, we gotta build some kind of suspense, so I'm not gonna show it to you right away. But yes, there's a Gucci item in this haul. I can finally actually say thumbnail, oh my gosh, Gucci in the bins? Or oh my gosh, luxury find for only $1. But besides the Gucci item, I found a lot of other really, really good stuff. I have some new weird categories that I have not tried yet. I have one pair of shoes. I have some solid anthro pieces. I have one really, really good anthro piece. All around, really, really good stuff from a lot of different categories. I have some Y2K right in front of me, some vintage right there. I see Free People right there. I see Athleta over here. Literally, we're covering every category today, including the luxury, of course. So I suppose we should just jump into the haul. And I will start off with the weird thing from a different category that I have never tried. And if any of you know anything about this, or this category, or this item, or this thing, please let me know, because this is totally new to me. So this is a wall tapestry that is extremely nice and extremely detailed, and it's super, super nice. It has flowers all throughout, and I picture this being in a castle hanging on a wall with a knight in shining armor next to it or something. But it's a fringe tassel wall thing. And the only reason I picked it up was because it had this certificate of authenticity on the back, which obviously seems like a good sign. Last week when I went, another person at the bins found a super, super fancy silk rug with kind of the same situation going on. So that's what made me dig into this and look into this. And there's no model number or registration number, but it still looks super fancy. It says it's an authentic European tapestry originally used in the 19th century in Flanders region and Belgium and France. I don't know, it just seems really fancy. There's a manufacturing warranty. It's really thick and high quality, and I did Google reverse image search it, and it appears that it is an Italian made tapestry, wall tapestry, and the person that I found with it had it listed for $150 or something. So I thought I'd give it a shot and just see how it does. I don't know, it's super nice. Not necessarily something that I hang up in my own house, but I think it's really pretty. So now I'll show you the one pair of shoes that I found, and this goes under the Y2K and vintage category. So these are some super freaking cute square-toed sandals, and they have these really cute flowers on them. It kind of gives me a Powerpuff Girls vibe for some reason. And this is a size 7.5, and it says that it is 100% leather, which I would believe. It feels like leather, and I don't know, they're just vintage. The brand is actually completely worn out, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just happy it still had the size on the bottom. And overall, they're in great shape. Really excited to find these, and these will go on Posh and Depop and everywhere. I guess just going off of that, we will just go through the like 3 other Y2K vintage items that I have, and then we'll get into the more like normal type of stuff. So first up is a Lily of France intimate piece. So I know like French and Italian intimates can be extremely expensive sometimes. This didn't look like it's gonna be like that valuable, but it's still super nice. And since it said France on it, I was like, I'll get it. I don't think it has a size, but this is like kind of like just an intimate like shirt or like an intimate top. It's not like a cami or anything. It's like literally a button-up sleep blouse, and the whole back is completely floral lace. This front satin part is super, super soft though, and it looks extremely well done if you look close. So I would guess this is probably made for like someone who's a small, but I just thought it was super nice. Again, since it said France, I was like, I'll pick it up. Then we have another intimate style top, and this is like this white lace detail cami slip. This type of stuff is so popular right now. I think we talked about it in the trend report, but like intimate wear that you wear on the outside is like really popular. This tag is like completely worn off. I think it said like body lights on it by chance, and it said size 34. So actually this must be European or like French as well. Didn't notice that before. But this is like super nice. It's just a tank top cami, and I think it'll do good. I think a 34, a French 34 is like an extra small, I believe. Then another trend from the trend report is crochet. This is an interesting, I don't know, this is probably like a swim cover if I had to guess. It has fringe on the bottom, and then it's like net caging all throughout the body, and then the bust is more of a like condensed crochet, and the back is then all like that netting as well, and there's absolutely no tag in this anywhere, so I know nothing about it. Once again, maybe like a small medium it would probably fit, but I don't know fabric this yarn is made of. I don't know what size it is. I don't know who made it, but I still thought I would pick it up and give it a shot. So I have one more vintage item, and it is definitely not Y2K. It's just really nice, cute vintage. And this is actually a girls item, and this is a size 24-month Jessica McClintock girls piece. And she is the one that makes gunny sacks, if you do not know. And every once in a while, some of the stuff under the Jessica McClintock line kind of gives like a gunny sacks vibe, and that's what this did for me. So this is like a super adorable girls onesie, and it kind of like puffs out at the side, and it has ruffle going all the way down the side, and then ruffles go all the way around the ankle opening, and it kind of ruffles at the sleeves as well, and then it has these 2 bows on the front. This is just like so adorable. It kind of has discoloration right here, but I haven't washed any of this. I just got home, so maybe it'll come out. If not, that's totally fine. I still think it's so cute, and I was super pumped to find it. And then the bottom has full snaps throughout. I think Ryan has once had a kid's Jessica McClintock, and I'm pretty sure it sold really quick, so I'm interested to see how that does. Next up is another thing that I would love some help with. So some people love this brand, and I cannot sell it to save my life. It's kind of like an Eileen Fisher situation for me, and that is flax. So if you guys know how I can sell it or where I should post it, I'm sure it probably does better on eBay than Posh, but I cannot have luck with it anywhere. But this is a flax linen dress. It's like a midi dress, and it's just like a shift dress, and this is a size large, and it's got like cap sleeves. And I wasn't gonna skip it because it was at the bins, but in the thrift store I totally skip flax because I just cannot sell it. Next up is a bra, and this is a bra by Spanx, and this must be an older label of Spanx because I have never seen this before. It says Braleluya by Spanx, a 36C, and I was pretty pumped to find this. It was one of the first things I found, and I was like, Spanx right away. It's gonna be a good bins day. Then another one of the first items I found, this is really adorable. So this is a Zaya piece, Zaya Active, and this is new with tag, which I have never found before. And it is like a zebra print sleeveless top. It is so cute, and I was actually so excited to find it. And it's an XL, so it's a great size. Some more athletic, and this is also an XL. We have Athleta, and these are some like tie-dye cropped high-rise leggings. And I love this tie-dye print. I think it's so cute. Again, XL is a great size to find. Next up, a shirt that I'm probably gonna keep and use as like a sleep shirt. It's just this tie-dye Phases of the Moon t-shirt. There's no label or anything. I mean, there was one, but it's cut out. And I don't know where this is from, but it's very a me thing to wear. So that's for me. Then we have a Madewell piece, and this is a Madewell size small, and this has an absolutely adorable print on it as well. It is like foods from different countries and cities, and then it says the cities under the food. Like there's wine, and it says Paris, and there is sushi, and it says Tokyo. There is a bagel, and it says New York, and I think this is so adorable. I would have even picked it up in a thrift store, and I'm like super picky with Madewell now. Okay, I'm gonna finish this pile and do like 5 more things, and then I will reveal the Gucci. So this is a men's item, and this is by J. Crew, and it is a waist 30 and inseam 32, and it is just some like wool dress pants, but the reason that I got it and I'm gonna sell them myself is because it is tuxedo pants with this tuxedo stripe going down the side. I love that detail, and that's the only reason I'm selling that. So also, ever since I've like been posting more to eBay, I've noticed that J. Crew like can do better on there than Posh. So like I've been a little more open to listing J. Crew. Next up is a Bowden piece, and there's the Bowden tag, and this is a size US 12, and this is a super cute blouse, sleeveless blouse with this like pleated accent to the neck and the sleeves, and of course it is the trendy color for spring 2022. Next up is a sweater. So we're going from spring trendy to not spring at all. This is by Chaser, and it's an XL. And I have actually had this sweater before. This is like a crochet fringe sleeved crew neck sweater with fringe detail at the bottom as well. The sleeves are like super wide, and the last time I had this, it did super well. Even though honestly, no Chaser. I was gonna say the graphic tees do better. Nothing Chaser really does that good anymore. This did good for me last time I had it, so I was pretty excited to find it. Next up for me is a Zara. I say next up for me as if like someone else is doing a haul with me, but there's no one there. Zara. And as you guys know, normally we give Debbie Zara, but I think this is a super cute pair of jeans. They're size 2, and they're super distressed. They're camo. The bottom is like super like chopped and chunked. She got eaten by like a shark in these pants, and someone fished up her jeans and was like, "Here, Zara. You haven't hurt enough people yet." Next up is a black long sleeve, pretty basic t-shirt, and I believe this is men's, and this is by Lululemon. And it was just kind of the situation, because there's no tag, and it was just kind of that situation where once you've been reselling as long as me, you just kind of like can tell what's Lulu. I don't know how, but like I just like picked this up and I'm like, I feel like that's Lulu. And then sure enough, I found the little tiny stamp, and it is. And that I think is like kind of a large or an XL, I would guess. One more thing, then I will show you guys the Gucci. So this is a really adorable, super soft puffer, but like cotton puffer vest, and it has a hood. And this is by Athleta, and it's a medium. And of course, it's in the color. I literally got so much this time. Again, don't take a shot every time I say. So I don't know if you could tell, but there are some small like spots on this that I'm fairly certain I will be able to get cleaned out. So fingers crossed that it does. And if not, this was pretty light, so it didn't cost me much, and that's why I picked it up. Okay, time for the Gucci reveal. So the shoe switch was happening and I was waiting at a bin, but this Gucci was not in the bin that I was waiting at. So the one on my right got wheeled out, because you face where they get wheeled out from the left to the right. The one to my right came out, and I didn't really even like look at it at all. Then mine got rolled out, and I'm like looking through the shoes and like whatever. I don't really think, oh, obviously I have no shoes, so there was really like nothing good in mine. And then I looked over to the one on my right. The woman who had been waiting at that one was like digging through it and just kind of pushing stuff aside that she didn't want. She literally just shoved this aside. I don't know if she didn't know what it was or didn't look close enough, but I quickly like got behind her so like I would be next to go into that bin. And like the moment that she like was just even kind of stepping away, I was like, and I snatched it because I could tell what it was right away. So I got this absolutely adorable Gucci Canteen vintage white bag, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it does have the vintage monogram all throughout, the more kind of like rounded G's, and then of course it has the big logo at the center. They have remade the Canteen bag. It looks a lot different now, but it's based off of this original one, and they're like super popular. I think they're still sold at Gucci. People love vintage anyways, especially with like obviously Coach and Gucci. I feel like I notice people liking vintage from those almost as much as they like the new stuff. This is the inside. It is like a suede kind of lining, and then it of course has the Gucci right there, and then it is authentic. It has the Gucci code right there. To say I was pumped about finding this is a bit of an understatement. I was extremely excited, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably have already seen it, because I literally ran over to the back corner where all the books are and took a picture really quick and posted it, because I have not found something this good at the bins in a hot second. But the inside of the pocket also has that like Gucci lining, if you can see that. And then there is like a red spot. I think her lipstick might have been open or something. But that's just on the inside pocket. And the main compartment is in great shape. No stickiness or peeling. The edges have some wear, but I mean, this is older than I am. So the fact that it's in this good a shape is pretty fantastic. So yeah, I found a Gucci bag, and that's pretty exciting. Let's move on to the rest of the clothes. I just didn't want to have you guys wait until the end, because I don't know how long this video is going to be. I am about halfway through, so let's power through this. So next up is a All Saints piece, and this is All Saints extra small. And it's not like the most exciting piece. It has like a draped silk front to it, and then the back is like a cotton kind of long sleeve t-shirt. But I have noticed that like All Saints does well. And so this is because if you don't know, All Saints has the names on the tag. This is the Decor long sleeve top. And so I'll probably list it for like 40. The tag is just kind of falling out. Even like more boring All Saints like that usually does quite good for me. Then we have an LL Bean piece, which is not something I pick up very often, but this is adorable. It is LL Bean extra large, and I think it's men's, and this is like kind of a LL Bean Cinchilla knockoff. And I like to pick up basically any brands, well, any outdoor brand like Cinchilla knockoffs, because they usually do pretty good, especially because this is XL, and especially because it's like a really nice unique print. I think it'll do super, super good. Then we have another J. Crew piece, and this will do probably good on Posh and eBay. I see there's a tiny hole I need to like stitch. It is J. Crew extra small, and it is this adorable star printed sweater, and it has a hole in the armpit area, but that's on a seam, and I can fix that really easy. This is 100% merino wool, and I just love this print. Love all things stars and moons. Then another brand that I don't pick up very often. Well, actually I pick it up all the time, but for consignment stores, but I don't pick it up for me to sell almost ever. It's Ann Taylor, and this is a small. But I think for spring, this is so cute. It has Birds of Paradise flower on it, which I love Birds of Paradise flowers. They're so interesting and adorable. And so I think that this will do good. And I have sold a few Ann Taylor pieces before, and it can do okay. I think that'll do good. I have 4 things, and then I'm going to show you my Free People in Anthro, and then I will let you guys go. Next up is a Barefoot Dreams piece, and you can always tell right away. Obviously, even by just like the look of it, you can tell it's going to be Barefoot Dreams, but obviously once you feel it, you especially know. This is the Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Light, which I prefer to the regular Cozy Chic. The Cozy Chic Light is like micro fleece, and it's super, super soft. This is a small medium, and it's just this like tan brown stone kind of like waterfall cardigan, a classic Barefoot Dreams staple. Then we have another Lululemon piece, and this is a hoodie. And once again, it took me a while to find the logo, but I could just tell it was going to be Lulu. And this time the logo is on a little kind of like tab instead of being on the actual item as a stamp. And this, I think, measured up to be like a small. Then we have a frame piece, which is great for the bins. This is a frame size medium, and it is a striped circle neck knit top. It's not wool, I don't think. It's 90% cotton and 10% cashmere, but it's super nice. Looks like something that Ryan's mom Janet would wear. And then we have a men's item that I really, really like and almost want to keep, but I'm not going to because I have too much clothing. It is by a brand called Celio, which I still don't know like anything about, even though I did look it up. I think it's like European, but it's not like expensive. It's just like, I think it might be kind of like Uniqlo and stuff, but I'm not sure. And of course, this is in green, and it says Les Alpes, and it looks very much like what like Madewell or something would make for like females. So I thought it was really cool when I looked it up and found out that this was a men's item. And this is like a cotton blend sweater, so it's not too like thick and itchy like wool. So finally, let's move on to the Free People and Anthro, because I did find a handful of both, and I will start with the Anthro. So this is Hi or Hey, I still don't know. Size extra small, and it's just kind of this blue kind of military style jacket. It's definitely oversized, so I think it could fit like a small or maybe even a medium. Then we have Et Toi by Anthropologie, which as usual, the by Anthropologie means that it is a newer piece. And this is like a ribbed sweater that kind of like V's in the front, and it's an extra small. Again, Anthro always is kind of a bit oversized, so that could fit a small as well. Then we have another Anthro piece, and this is by Anthropologie, and this is a small, and it looks just like an old Dolan blazer that I feel like they used to make in Anthro, but obviously this is like the new version, and it's just this like striped cotton single button blazer. So here is the amazing Anthro piece that I found. This is so cute. So first up, it is A Plus by Anthropologie, which is their plus size line. And oh, the size is out of this. I will have to get measurements, but it's A Plus. And this was at Goodwill for $9, which is not a crazy price. And I 1,000,000,000% would have paid that for this. I don't know why it didn't sell, but it is this stunning floral multicolor embroidered dress that is just gorgeous. Like, this will do so good. This is so pretty. I thought the embroideries were butterflies, but I think it's just like flowers, and then the print underneath the embroidery is like a bunch of like micro flowers. It's very cottagecore. It's very like cotton candy. It's very spring. Actually, wait, is the size? Okay, the size is not on this tag either, so I will have to do measurements, but it is just like so cute. I have no clue why this didn't sell in the store. Like, I don't get it at all. And that's also why I don't mind when new bins roll out and they're from store pulls versus like raw donations, because there is still some really good stuff in these store pulls. Let's finish off with 3 Free People pieces. First up is a fringe knit poncho kind of cape cardigan. So here's the hood, and it is a one size fits all, and it is literally like this poncho. There's this sleeve hole, open cardigan. Usually Free People like poncho style things and kimono style items do really good for me. Then we have a Free People dress, and the size is missing from this, but this is a very, very cute dress. It is this lace mini dress, and it is in the color, of course. The bottom is like fringe, and the sleeves are like that. It's just so cute. No size once again, so I'll have to get measurements. And the last item is Free People once again. And of course, it is in the color. So this is a pair of pants, Free People, and they're size 4. And these are so on trend for spring. They are exactly what we were looking for when we were in MOA looking for the trends. They are baggy style, they are utility style. This is like the definition of a spring 2022 trend for pants. I mean, I guess it's high rise, but besides that, this is like exactly the type of stuff that is popular right now, and I'm super pumped about it. That is all that I have for you guys today. This was literally a haul that was almost as long as when we both went to the bins, so I do apologize for this being kind of long. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and please let me know what was your favorite item that I found. You probably can't count the Gucci, because I feel like everyone would agree on that. So what's your favorite clothing item that I found? And Ryan and I will see you guys on Thursday to answer your questions. So once again, if you have any questions for either of us, one of us, both of us, business related, personal, whatever, leave them below, and we will see you then. Goodbye.